Killer stalkers. They track the object of their affection, like a predator hunting its prey.
There's something very special about her. I just couldn't let go of her.
Jealous lovers, obsessed acquaintances, delusional admirers.
I remember saying in my mind, what if I killed him?
We explore the minds of extreme stalkers, revealing what drives some to become most evil. A scale exists to measure the darkest corners of human behavior. From impulse killings to madness-fueled violence. Calculated acts of cruelty, torture, and brutality. Forensics now reveals those among us who are most evil. Stalkers strike everywhere. Most victims are women. 1 out of 12 American women will be stalked in her lifetime. The most extreme cases end in death. In Los Angeles, Robert Bardo shoots dead the woman he loves. They have never met. 1980, obsessed Beatles fan Mark David Chapman kills his childhood idol for the world to see. Richard Farley massacres 7 people in front of a woman he pursued for 4 years. And Gerald Atkins opens fire at people he thinks are sabotaging his wedding plans. The woman he loves doesn't even know his name. The crimes are shocking, sinister, evil. Killer stalkers are deceptive, live anonymously, and spend their days and nights scheming how they'll conquer their victims. Perhaps the most psychotic types are celebrity stalkers, who go after people they've never met. Like Dawnette Knight, who threatens to kill Catherine Zeta-Jones in dozens of letters. In one message, she vows to slaughter the actress and feed her flesh to her dogs. Knight's motive? To be with Zeta-Jones's husband, actor Michael Douglas. Robert Dewey Hoskins is a mentally ill homeless man who stalks Madonna. He breaks into the superstar's home multiple times. His mission? To marry her. And perhaps the most terrifying celebrity stalker is John Hinckley Jr., who doesn't attack his idol, actress Jodie Foster, but targets other famous people to impress her. Hinckley stalks Foster for 2 years. He even moves to Connecticut to be near her while she's at Yale. In 1981, he successfully captures Foster's attention when he fires at President Ronald Reagan.
Mr. President! Give me a squad car! Give me a car! Give me a car!
Reagan and 3 aides are wounded.
Stalkers are generally socially inept, so they rely on fictitious relationships rather than real relationships. Celebrity stalkers believe they actually know their victims. Part of their quest is to learn everything about their victims. This is how they feel close and establish a relationship with a stranger.
While celebrity stalking cases tend to make headlines, they are rare. 10% of cases involve famous people, but the numbers are rising.
In our media age, stalkers have access to other people they wouldn't otherwise know. Thus, they are more capable of living out their fantasies about them.
Stalking cases are common. Over 1 million Americans are stalked each year. Stalkers can be jealous lovers, infatuated acquaintances, even secret admirers. Within each stalker is a fantasy that turns obsessive. The most common stalkers are ex-lovers. Jealousy fuels their obsessions. 1993. William Brunner refuses to let go of his ex-wife. He stalks her for 5 months after she leaves him. The pursuit ends when he shoots her dead in broad daylight. He is now serving a 25-year sentence in Florida. Brunner still talks about her in the present tense. Hector Rivas can't win back his girlfriend. The two dated only briefly, but Rivas stalks her for months after their breakup. In 1987, he finally strangles her to death in her New York home with the belt of her bathroom robe. And in 1999, Augustine Garcia harasses his ex-girlfriend because she's about to marry another man. On her wedding day, Garcia opens fire and kills the bride. He is sentenced to life in prison.
The obsessional ex-lover is the most ubiquitous kind of stalker, and often the most tragic. Heartbreak is painful and can ignite crimes of passion. The need to possess and conquer their former lovers overwhelms them. This is their only way to regain control, and the more the victims resist them, the more likely violence will ensue.
But jealous lovers are not the most dangerous stalkers. The most extreme are those whose stalking is fueled by mental illness.